Every social grouping has a set of understandings which everyone in the group subscribes to. These understandings must, in some way, define for all members of the group how they can expect to be treated and how they are expected to treat others. Agreements between the members of a group define the rights and obligations of each member. Sometimes these agreements are rules that are formal and explicit and written down, for example, laws and constitutions. And sometimes they are more informal. They're not written down, but people seem to know and understand what they are. There are various labels for these understandings and expectations: rules in games, manners in social situations, ethics in professional matters, and laws in relation to the state. Record on your note-taking guide examples from our society that are explicit and written down, and some examples that are informal and implicit, rules that are not written down but are understood by all. Freedom, order, equality, and hierarchy are four important considerations which in some way are connected to our rules and frameworks for how we relate to each other in society. On your note-taking guide, define each of these four terms: freedom, order, equality, and hierarchy, and give an example of where these are found in how we treat others in society. For example, when I think of hierarchy, I think of adults and children. Adults have higher levels of privilege and power and responsibility than children, who might be viewed as lower than adults because they don't have as much power and responsibility. On your note-taking guide, you are asked to explain in more detail two social situations that do not have formal written rules, but do have informal expectations and understandings about how they should happen or look, because we have experienced them before or seen them often enough to know what to expect. For each, you should give at least 4 details that help fully describe your thinking. Birthday parties are a good example of a social situation that does not have formal written rules, but it does have informal expectations and understandings about how they work. For example, most birthday parties you expect to receive a present or a card. You would expect that cake with candles or special food of some kind might be involved, and that your guests might be given party favors with special treats inside as a thank you for coming.